Hi, today's video is to solve a 3 by 3 Rubik's Cube. To solve this Rubik's Cube, you need to know two movements. One is called the right hand movement, where the right side is moved upward, then the top layer is moved towards the left, then the right side is brought down and top layer is moved back to the left. Same as with the left hand movement, where the top layer is moved upward, top layer is moved towards right, then the left layer comes down and top layer to the left. So this is pretty much the two movements that we'll be using to solve this Rubik's Cube. So I'm first going to jumble it up and then we are going to start solving it. Okay, so that's pretty much jumbled and this is how it looks. When I solve my Rubik's Cube, I always focus on a white center, and my aim is to get a white square at the same time to make sure my center colors are same and oriented. Now let me show you that. That means if I have white here, I also need to make sure my center is same color. Now I'm going to do another color here. It's here. So if I get that, I've got my center, and then I've got this. There's another one. Where is the center? And there is another one is here, and then here. So I've got a white cross. At the same time, I've got my centers. I've got my centers aligned. Now my focus is on the corners. Now to get the corner, you need to know that you need to have a white color and the center two colors. Now if you see here, it's a green and an orange, but my green and orange is here. So what I do is I do a right hand movement to bring the bottom square to the top, and then I bring it to the side which I need, and you continue doing right hand till the white square comes to the bottom. Now come back to another side. So there is a orange and a blue and a white. So that's on the top already. So what you do is you just do right hand movement. Now I have to do a couple of times till I get it to the bottom. So it got to the bottom. Next, if you notice here, there is a red and a blue and a white. So you need to make sure they are all on the top. Only then when you do the right hand movement, it will come to the bottom. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. Got it to the bottom. Now I have another one, the last one, that's here. So it's the red, green and white, and I keep doing the right hand movement till I get it to the bottom. Now what you notice here is when you solve the bottom white layer, your last line gets aligned. Now our aim is to solve the middle layer. The middle layer is only solving the corners. To solve the corners, you need to know we need to have center colors in these four spots. If you don't have center colors, you can't solve it. So now you see you only have these three center colors. This is not useful because that's a yellow, but as you do it, you will get another center color. Now if I have to solve the center color, I have orange and blue. So you need to see what is the top color that is aligning. So the top color is blue. I move this blue such that it stays opposite to the color that I'm trying to solve. And then you have an orange. So you need to make sure the orange is towards you. Only those two colors, because there's another blue and red. So if I was doing, I would have got it this way. But at this stage, I'm going to solve the blue and orange. So I'm making sure the blue is oriented opposite and the orange color is towards me. And I'm going to do the right hand movement one time, and then I'll do the left hand movement. So if you see, my corner is solved. So coming to the other red. So there's a red and a blue. So what you do, red to the opposite, and you make sure blue is facing you. So you're going to do the right hand movement one, and then you do the left hand movement. So now that's solved. And then the other one, that's the orange and the green. So I have my orange, I face it opposite, and green is towards me. Right hand movement once and left hand movement. So that solves it. There's another one, but here it is just flipped. So what you have to first do is make sure the flip is corrected. So what you do is you go orient it and then you solve it. So you have corrected that, but you have to do the step again to get it right. Okay, so it's just doing it 2 times to getting it right. Now once that is done, you have got a yellow square. The yellow square either comes like a L or like a line or a dot. Now if it is a line or a dot, you only move one of the top, but now I've got a L, so I take 2, move once such that the white comes toward me, then I move such that the white is towards my left hand, and I do the right hand movement once and again bring it down. So now I get my yellow square. Once I get the yellow square, my next aim is to make sure my corners and the center square have same colors, which in this case is not matching. So what you do is pick any side, do 3 times right hand movement. When you do 3 times right hand movement, you will get one white square on the left side, so hold it to the left and do 3 times left hand movement. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. And what happens then is you orient it. I'm still not got it right, so you might have to continue this again till you get the corners oriented. So I'm doing the left hand 3 times, and let's see what happens here. So now I've got the orange. Yes, so if you see here, orange and green, orange and blue, but the green and red and blue is not oriented. So that side I do again 3 times, okay? So now if you see, all my corners are oriented. Once that is done, our next step is to solve the yellow side. So what you do for solving, you make sure the yellow is on the bottom, and now you get the yellow corners onto the right side and continue doing right hand movement till the right comes to the base. Okay, so then there's another one, I bring it to the right and I continue doing my right hand movements till I get the base. So now once I did that, my yellow is solved, my white is solved. Sometimes you get another side solved except for the other opposite. So this is the last step here. So I have a blue which is completely solved, but the others are not. Now when I do that, this is quite simple. You hold the side, doesn't matter, you can hold any side, but I'm just holding the side that is solved. So you could do 5 times right hand movement. First to do is 1 time right hand movement and 1 time left hand movement, and then you do 5 times right hand movement, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then you do 5 times left hand movement, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then the cube is solved. This is how you solve a Rubik's Cube. Give it a try.